We have before us an ordeal of the most grievous kind.
Certainly exhausted from what must have been an excruciating ordeal.
He's been through quite an ordeal.
After her body has endured the hellish ordeal of birthing twins.
You've had quite an ordeal.
Apparently unharmed by her 30-hour ordeal.
Oh, they were so tired from their ordeal, we put them in the
incredible ordeal. What are your feelings?
Throughout the humiliating ordeal,
the whole ordeal has made me quite a bit exhausted.
Do you realize how many men could survive such an ordeal?
Sweat. We have before us an ordeal of the most grievous kind. We have before us many.
1, 2. They appear to be unharmed, but certainly exhausted from what must have been an excruciating ordeal. More now, more coming out. Hands waved in the air.
You didn't recognize the boy, which is perfectly natural. He's been through quite an ordeal. How you feeling, son? That it feels great to be home.
Jack, there's never been a problem with that.
Even after her body has endured the hellish ordeal of birthing twins?
Yes, even after that, it's still...
Sir, owe you my life.
You've had quite an ordeal. You're an extraordinary young man.
Exhausted but apparently unharmed by her 30-hour ordeal, Dr. Reilly returned to Baltimore this morning without making...
It's an honor to receive you, Mr. President.
Yes, where are my two heroes?
Oh, they were so tired from their ordeal, we put them in the reactor this morning.
I have 19 more meetings after this one, Professor.
Mr. McLean, now that it's all over after this incredible ordeal, what are your feelings?
Lynch the little heap.
throughout the humiliating ordeal, Eudora Fletcher stands by the man she loves.
Without the aid of my marvelous wit, the whole ordeal has made me quite a bit exhausted.
Why don't you just get some rest?
Do you realize how many men could survive such an ordeal? We should respect them.
What I do is proper.
Oh, I understand.
I've just been through a terrible ordeal. My neighbor's wife has been kidnapped.
Oh,
Well, I'm her father. She doesn't want to talk.
Well, I respect her privacy, sir. You know, she's been through quite an ordeal.
When did you people ever respect anyone?
This night, to die for Tumania. Much as I should like to participate in this ordeal, I cannot.
5. This is what it's all about. Maybe I should take my gold shield and forget it.
I know you've been through an ordeal, Frank.
I'm on this matter right here and now. A key definitely did exist.
May it please the court, the witness is understandably agitated by this ordeal, and I request a recess to give him a breathing space.
I don't want a recess.
Councilman, New Yorkers have been put through quite an ordeal these last few days, beginning with the murder of Paul Andrews, your campaign manager, and culminating...
Wait right here, Vita girl.
I will not wait here. I'm going in with you.
You're a very high-strung girl. This may be an ordeal.
Well, then let Myrtle May stay here, too. Now, Mother, you...
Families tell us they have been uplifted by supporters since the ordeal started 5 days ago. The cooperation of government and church leaders with...
Don't you bloody dare. You've been through a very testing ordeal. The best thing in this situation is to try and put it behind you.
Adoption is a lengthy process, a real ordeal for the mind and soul, the last test of your shortcomings.
Clue always leads to another clue.
When the ghastly ordeal of Timothy Cavendish is turned into a film, I'm thinking for the role of the hero, one part...
Is that what the Redeemer promised us? Only by strength and faith will we be able to endure the ordeal. I thank God Peter and Paul was... 3 sons killed. That was quite an ordeal for Eliza. As the book of Job teaches us, God said...
But since the days of my father, if you pass through this terrifying ordeal, you will then earn the right, but only then.
Those yachts. What are those yachts? The final ordeal before letting you go, and the hardest one. 15 days of vacation, just a couple.
Anyhow, it's less than a week now and she'll be free. The whole thing's a farce. Why do they make her go through the ordeal of a trial? Because she admitted killing a man, and in a civilized community...
They don't know, Melanie.
Children don't know their parents' ordeals. Sure, they know certain details.
Almighty God, now the hour of my ordeal has come. Judge me, and let all men know my guilt.
Unusual, regrettably.
Well, what, if anything, in his account of his ordeal, do you find believable?
His description of the slave fortress.
These men are preparing themselves for the ordeal of capsule life. They will be guiding a brand new machine through...
To get this boat ready for her great ordeal in the Southern Ocean.
In the nighttime, who by high ordeal, who by common trial.
Now news is live with reaction. You girls have been through a huge ordeal. Do you care to comment?
It's been completely life.
Everybody else loves it.
Why are you being like this, Alfred?
I had a terrible ordeal today. I thought that something very...
I do now, but I wasn't sure. That's why I subjected your eyes and my utters to that ordeal. I'm sorry.
That's all right.